Starting YouTube, especially now when people from all ages, all cultures, all genres are jumping on, may be a little bit intimidating because some people have certain fears that they have to overcome in order to be able to sit down in front of the camera and have a conversation, even though it will eventually be with millions or thousands or one or two people. But you feel like you're sitting down talking to a camera. And even though I'm a trained actress, I went to school of drama for acting, I did feel a little bit weird just sitting and talking in front of a camera. So I started this 10 years ago. At the age of 53, I started a channel, 50 Plus Rebirth, which is the one we're on right now. And initially when I started the channel, it was aimed at reaching out to women over 50 who were at a stage of life that they did not think that they would be at that stage in their life. Does that sound highfalutin? I hope you understand. But I was at a stage where I'm like, but this is not what I planned. You know, but I also had learned that that's okay. Because you know what, we have plans and we have desires and we have designs, but life has a way of taking a different path from what we planned. They say, why man a plan and gonna wipe out. And sometimes the plans we have for ourselves are not what is the best for us, and there will be disappointments and downfalls. And please, this is why I started using a script, but then I would become scripted. So because I tend to go all over the place, but let me try and rein it in and not go down. The whole thing now is I'm talking to you about you're starting a YouTube channel. And the question sometimes a lot of people have is what to talk about. You know, you sit there, you may have one or two ideas, but after the first two ideas, what do you do? Now, when I started this content creation journey, I said I would try to help people along who would like to start it, encourage them to start it, let them know that it's never too late to start something new. And that is what this channel is all about. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If it's your first time here, if you've been here before, welcome back. You see, we're gonna make mistakes. Anyway, 50 Plus Rebirth is about starting over, because many times I've had to start over, and I'm still here, and I'm starting over here again with trying to develop this channel into an income opportunity for myself, which is why I'm encouraging you and you and you and you to give it a try if you have that interest, because at our age there's so much we could talk about, and there's so much that other people could learn from us. Now, I'm no expert at content creation. I'm learning as we go along. So I formed this community where we can help each other out, encourage each other, and follow each other, and just, you know, be there. So I'm no expert. We're learning as we come together. Now, when you start your channel, what are you going to talk about? Here are 5 ideas for your first 5 videos, and from these you can usually develop other ideas. But let me dive into the list of the 5 ideas that you can start out with when you're starting your content creation journey on YouTube. So what's the first video you're gonna do? I would suggest that you just tell people about yourself. Tell them who you are, what you represent. Just give them a little background into the person they will be following. You don't have to go into your deep, dark secrets, but introducing yourself make you feel more accessible and more of a real person to your viewers. And I mean, when you start a channel, basically you're forming a community with your followers, so it's good for them to know who you are and what to expect. Okay, so the next video I would encourage you to create is, why did I go? And this is a question you also need to ask yourself. Why did I decide to go into content creation? Why am I doing a YouTube channel? Now, for me, when I started, it was that I wanted to share my story because I was at a very a very bad place in my life. I was making another start over. I had broken up a relationship and there was a lot going on. And in talking to other people, I discovered that there were several other women in my age group who were essentially in the same space. So I decided I wanted to start a channel that would cater to women over 50, men over 50, but basically it's a female-based community because sometimes we have different needs, but the reality is that the issues we faced are often faced not only by females over 50, but women younger, men can also benefit from the information we have here. That was my reason for starting. Your reason for starting may be different. Maybe your kids flew the coop and you're alone at home and you want something else to do. Maybe you're tired of starting over like I was. Maybe you're tired of the job you're doing and you wanted to start something else so that you can quit the other job. Whatever the reason, maybe there's something that happened in your life that you wanted to share. Whatever the reasons you are, just tell them about it and make this clear that this is what they're going to be expecting from your channel. So the next video in your series, and I'm not necessarily saying that you should do them in this order, but another video out of the 5 packets that I am suggesting to you is what has life taught me? Now, at 53, I have learned a lot. And some of them I am just now learning and implementing. But there were a few tenets that I had discovered during my life that were helpful in me developing myself as a person and growing into who I was supposed to be. Now, the next question that you may need to answer, or another video you might do, is where to film. Okay, now I did a video showing people what my setup was and where I did my filming, because one of the things I try to tell you all, you don't need to have a studio. A lot of people think, hey, I need a studio to do videos for YouTube. No, you don't. Just find a quiet spot in your home and sit down and film. I film on my balcony because it's quiet. Sometimes the birds are in the background. I get a lot of natural light and the sound is much better than it is in my apartment. All right? You may find you have a little studio you can set up there. Wherever you can set up your camera that gives you good lighting, that's okay. So just do a video showing people this, because I got, some reasonable response from sharing with people what I did. I mean, how I was set up on my little box with my little tube and stuff. Because you don't need to have all that tech and all that fancy equipment to start. Whenever you start doing well and you want to upgrade, you can do so. But at this moment, just start with what you have. And that is the answer to where to film. Just find somewhere comfortable in your place that gives you good lighting. Set up the camera, sit down and start. Don't wait for the perfect time or place. All right, now this topic that I'm going to give you for a video can actually become quite a series. You can start doing how-to videos. You can talk about how to bake a cookie, how to bake a cake, how to plant a garden, how to make a cup of tea, how to sew a dress. Do you see how many videos you can make from that? Whatever your interest is, you can utilize this in your how-to videos, or if it's something you want to learn and you're going to research how to do it, set it up as a video. Come learn with me. Then do come grow with me. Why not come learn with me? So just do a video on anything that you're exploring and that you want to share with the people as to how to do it, and this can give you a lot of future videos to start. And maybe this can eventually end up becoming a niche topic for you, where you just do how-to videos. So that's another video in the first 5 videos you're going to attempt to do to pitch. How it go? What's the first? To push start your content creation. And one of the things I'm trying to do now, because when I just started, every time I made a mistake, I would stop and I start refilming. You can either edit out or leave it in. People like to see authenticity, and I'm learning with you, so excuse me while I grow, and I hope you grow with me. Alright, on to the next topic. The first thing I'm going to say to you is when. What do you mean for now? Right now, right now, not tomorrow. Well, I can do it yesterday, but not tomorrow, because tomorrow never comes. So just do it now. So that's one encouragement from the when series. But now, there's another question. You're going, but we don't have any time. When am I going to find time? Blah, blah, blah. No. Your life can become your video, right? If you're going shopping, you can do a video. If you're cooking a meal, it can become a video. If you're having interactions somewhere, somehow, whatever is happening in your life can become a video. So it's a when. You don't have to wait on the correct time. Sometimes you may need to sit down somewhere and do a video, but life happening is what makes content creation easier. You're in your car, set up your camera, on on one of every car I was stand now, set up the camera and record. You never know what you'll capture. So just always be in content creation mode and try to film whatever is going on around you. Do you know how many things I've said, man, I wish I had my camera handy, that I could have made such a beautiful video. So try to be more conscious of the fact that you can find content anywhere, and if you're willing to, just film. Alright, so I hope this information was helpful to you and that you will now decide that you're just gonna hop in and start your YouTube channel. If you have already started one, I hope this information helps to guide you in some way, shape or form. As always, my name is Claudette, and I'm happy you are here with me on 50 Plus Rebirth, and I pray that you will hit that subscribe button so that you can help me to grow as a channel, help our community to grow. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you get notified each time I post a video. And if you'd like to support the channel further, my PayPal link is down in the comments. And remember, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and leave a comment. Tell me, which one of my ideas do you think is going to be the best one for you to use right now in your content creation journey? Thanks for watching. My name is Claudette. Have a good one.